Audius. So Audius is a very aspirational project. They're trying to disrupt the music industry. Now, in terms of its previous bull cycle, it did very well, and in part of that was the backing and the sort of a lot of the commentary around it was pushed by particular social channels and stuff. So I'm going to take a look at really what's happened with this, where they're at right now, because I'll be honest, I'm kind of bearish on this. Now, before I get into it, if you're new here, this spreadsheet shows the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. In the videos, I showed myself buying up all of these coins. These were cryptos I thought could do very well, make a lot of money. Now, you can see what they were all worth when I recorded my videos. These are the highs these cryptos hit around about 16 months on, and these are what your profits would have been if you'd have popped $100 into these coins. 100 into each in that time would have made you a little over 123 grand. Now, you don't have 16 months. We're in a bull cycle, and the thing is Bitcoin's going to start trying for new highs soon enough. We're going to start seeing altcoin season kicking off. If you're not happy with the coins you own or you don't own any, go on to copymycrypto.com now. Now, that's the site I run where I share all the coins I own with my members. So when I'm ready to buy or sell any coin, I tell my members the coin that I'm going to buy or sell and the price that I'm going to buy or sell at. This means my members get in and out of cryptos at the same price as me, so they make the same profit, but they don't have any work to do at all. If you actually go onto my site, you'll be able to see some of the profits my members have made. You'll also be able to see some of my past successes. Now, these are public record. You can go onto the old videos on this channel. You can verify absolutely everything that you read, watch, and see. And if after doing all of that, you like what you see and you want to hear more, whether you want to hear just the daily market updates I give my members, or whether you want to know the coins that I'm in, the ones I think are going to be the big winners of this bull cycle, like I predicted with Phantom, when, by the way, no one else was talking about it. All you've got to do to find out about those coins is join up on the site, guys. Now, Audius. So, yeah, look, last bull cycle, didn't mean to do that. Last bull cycle, you know, it ended up going from like lows of 10 cents all the way up to pretty much $4. Well, pretty much $5, $4.99. Obviously, it's miles off that now. Now, here's the thing, right? It's on all the big exchanges, so it isn't getting a listing bounce. It is also worth noting right now, volume isn't amazing. 9 million, it's not bad, by the way, but it's not amazing. In terms of token unlocks, absolutely nothing other than like another 7.5 mil. So very little that's going to impact the markets. That is going to the treasury as well. Now, it's a music streaming protocol. It was initially built on the POA network, but it moved to Solana. It's launched to remedy the inefficiencies in the music industry. Now, let's be clear, there are tons of inefficiencies in the music industry, whether it's intransparent music right ownerships or just your middlemen that get in the way between artists and the audience. So they're trying to basically align everyone's interests, whether it's artists, fans, and node operators. And that's done through the audio token. So really how it works, artists upload music. It's stored and distributed by content and discovery nodes that fans can listen to for free. And Audius rewards content creators through featuring in the weekly trending lists. And they're planning to integrate stable coins for artists to offer paid content as well. And look, again, as an idea, not bad at all. You know, there is a lot of problems in the music industry. Ron L. Rumberg and Forrest Browning are the two founders. And they're, you know, 30 under 30 recipient, Forbes 30 under 30 recipients. It's been backed by some big names, you know, Deadmau5, Adam Goldberg, who's co-founder and MD of Stanford Crypto. You got Bing Gordon, who's co-founder of EA Games. I mean, that's no small thing. And listen, look, in 2020 and 2021, this was heavily backed, and this was pushed a lot by a few different YouTube channels, one of which, influencers in the crypto space. Tokenmetrics were heavily involved in this. Now, they, to be fair, they invested in this, they believed in it long term, and so did Coinbase, Pantera, Multicoin, YZI, Standard Crypto as well, right? And there's a reason for it. You know, they thought that this was going to actually do something big, and this could disrupt an industry that, we've seen a lot of people complain about. Like, you see Snoop Dogg regularly complain about the music industry. You see loads of artists complaining about the music industry, how they're paid, all of that stuff. So you've got some names here that are involved. Skrillex is one that I'm familiar with. I don't really know any of the others, I'll be honest. I'm not that up to date with modern music whatsoever. But it's backed, it's backed by Katy Perry, Nas, the Chainsmokers, Pusha T, Steve Aoki. So big names involved, right? And why big names involved? They potentially see an avenue where this is going to be better for them, better for the connection with the audience, and better for their overall long-term success, and certainly the money making. Problem is just you're trying to disrupt an industry that is huge. You're trying to disrupt arguably one of the most powerful industries in the world, which is the entertainment industry, whether you want to talk about it as music or whatever. And the reality is we're not really getting usage here. Look, the all-time most listened to song is Skrillex with 646,000 plays. Now, for Cliptown, Empyrean, right? Now, 646,000 plays is bad, but there's the reality. Spotify, there'll be they do billions of listens a day. And you've got YouTube. Like, reality is YouTube Music. They've got a YouTube Music app. You've got YouTube where people just watch music videos on there. Again, millions of listens a day. You've got a proper cohort of massive companies that have just kind of got a ring fence around the music industry. So it's very, very challenging to try and disrupt this. And the reality is I don't think they can. I think that their success is going to boil down to who can they, at any point, onboard. And they need to onboard names. Because here's the thing, look, they can promote this and they can get people to use it. But also, and this might be a great place to find new artists. But if there's no one that's recognizable, or if there's very few that are recognizable, people aren't going to come here. So Audius have to nail down deals with major artists that are very, very popular. Your Taylor Swift as an example, right? Or whoever the hell is big right now. And if that happens, the fans of that artist will come here. Especially if music is being put up here, especially if they're going to have some sort of fan engagement, those fans will come here. So the number one job of Audius is to nail down solid deals with big names. If they do that, then next they can get the fans in. And then if usage increases, they can have success. But right now, I'm not fully convinced this is going to have that success because the numbers aren't great. And again, it's so aspirational. I think it's almost set up to fail right now. It's so easy to listen to music on Spotify. Yeah, you got to deal with ads. You can listen to YouTube, watch music videos on YouTube, or listen through YouTube Music. Again, you might have to deal with some ads, but I've got a bigger plethora of artists that I want to listen to, and my favorite artists are on those platforms. So the biggest job for success is nailing down artists. If they don't nail down any artists, I can't see success here. Because fans aren't using it. People aren't using it. Not in the way that is required for this to have huge long-term success. Price action right now has been pretty poor. To be honest, I really can't see a world where it does much more than maybe even 40 cents right now. I was more hopeful of their success, and I still think, by the way, that this can get into the dollars region, $1, $2, $3, but that only happens if if they get a Taylor Swift or an Eminem or whoever the hell is popular, like I say, not up to date with modern music whatsoever, right? But if they do that, yeah, you're going to all of a sudden have millions of fans that come and use the platform. And that can start a snowball effect. But you've got to go off of history, right? They've been around for basically 4.5-ish years. They've not nailed down big enough artists to draw in a user base. So I have to look at history and go, they're probably not going to do that. So realistically, best case scenario is 40 cents. maybe it's only 30 cents. And I'm still of the opinion, to be honest, if they don't nail down any big artists and they don't grow, they won't even gain. This is not one I'd invest in personally, because right now there's no evidence to suggest that anything big is coming here. And speculation is something that is required and hope or whatever is required if you think if something's going to gain money. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. If you're an Audius user, why do you use it? What are you hoping to see from this in the future? Let me know in the comments. And tell me what you think they need to do to grow. And guys, look, we're in a bull cycle right now. If you're not happy with the coins you own or you don't own any, go on to copymycrypto.com. Just read through the site. On there, you'll see the profits my members have made. You can see my past successes as well. These are public record. If you go onto the old videos on this channel, you'll be able to verify them all. On the site, I share with my members every single coin I own. When I'm ready to buy or sell a crypto, I tell my members the crypto that I'm going to buy or sell, the price that I'm going to buy or sell at. So my members get in and out of coins, same price as me, so they make the same profit, and they don't have any work to do. Read through the site, verify it all. If you like what you see, you want to hear more, you want to find out the coins I'm in, the ones I think are going to be the big winners of this bull cycle, like I predicted with Phantom in 2020, when literally no influencer, no one was talking about it. All you've got to do to find out about the coins I own is join up on the site. And if you do, I'll see you there. Otherwise, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.